Guys that come up to me like they always do, man, you told your story and your story changed my life and I went to confession for the first time in 16 years. And those things I hope were true for those men. But what I kept hearing every time I would go in my own heart was like, what's going to happen to those guys? When it's time to come back to reality off of this mountaintop experience, where are they going to be? And I remember Angela called right at that moment. I was in the airport waiting to get a plane back from the West Coast. And she's like, hey, how did it go? And I told her everything I just told you. And she's like, well, if all that wonderful stuff happened, then why do you sound so depressed? And I said, I wonder what's going to happen to those guys. And I changed the subject. And I go, well, what happened with you? And she's like, well, when you left, I had a wreck. The toilet exploded. Jacob got in trouble at school. And I was like, do you want me to quit? And she goes, no, I believe wholeheartedly that God has called you to this ministry and to do what you're doing. All I ask is that you bear fruit that lasts. Jesus says, I called you to bear fruit, not just fruit that lasts. And how do we build fruit that lasts? By discerning what we're supposed to be doing and then going and doing it with everything we have because we know it's what God has called us to do. This is where our ministry took off. All of a sudden I said, you know what? I'm not going to try to be everything to everybody. I'm just going to be me. And what am I good at? I'm good at running a men's group. So I started telling people like, hey, would you come speak at our conference? Well, what's the state of men's ministry in your diocese? Well, it's non-existent, but we just want you to speak at the conference. We're not really worried about that. Yep. Well, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. And I'm not trying to disrespect anybody that's out there just giving a single talk, but that's not what the Lord has asked me to do.